After I graduated Texas Tech with my degree in agriculture communications, I had the opportunity to work for a U.S. congressman and really enjoyed my experience there, but my love and my passion was always to go back to the farm. I'm a fourth generation farmer and grew up on the farm with my dad, my granddad, and my uncle, and it's always been my passion and my desire to do that. And sometimes people think that there's got to be a better career out there than just farming. And I think a lot of times that's just a misunderstanding. There's no greater, from my perspective, there's no greater way to raise a family. There's no job that I think that you see the fruit of your labor more than agriculture. 10 years from the time I went to college to the time I got back into farming, there was about 10 years there, and I never could be more excited to get back to my roots, to get back to something I love doing, working with my hands, being a steward of the land. And so it was one of the greatest decisions I ever made. For me, seeing the fruits of my labor, working the land, being outside, taking my kids to work, all those things, being my own boss, those outweigh the alternatives for me.
It was very known because I grew up in a farm family, and so I knew what to expect and all of the things that would entail getting started in farming and raising a family at the farm, and I was very excited about that for him, especially because I knew it meant so much to him, and he really became much happier, and because he was living his dream.
It really gives me an opportunity to take my kids to work with me when it works for them and works for me, and to me that's something that a kid can never learn in the classroom. Seeing what it means to work hard, to see the struggles and the frustrations at times. But I love that part about production agriculture is my kids are out there with me, working the land and seeing the pride and joy that I take in it. And hopefully, it's a tradition that they carry on into the future. By having that job with the U.S. congressman and being in the government side of agriculture, it really just allowed me to see more about what all it takes, learn more about crop insurance, farm subsidies, Title I programs within the Farm Bill. And so it just really showed me how important it is that we have a government that supports the American farmer to be there for us when there are circumstances that are out of our control. This last year was selected as the U.S. Farmer and Ranchers Alliance Face of Farming, where I get to go all around the country being a voice for American agriculture. I think it's important that people go after their dreams and ambitions and not do what maybe a teacher or a parent says that they should do. Don't be scared to take a risk and really follow your dreams. Like Sarah said, when I did a job that everybody thought I'd be really good at, and I probably, I succeeded at it, but it wasn't what my heart's desire was. I like to encourage, young people to follow their dreams and their passions.